Audio Jungle.
Welcome to WWE Main Event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Akira Tozawa.
Throughout the arena for Akira Tozawa.
This past week on Raw, the tag team titles were on the line.
The Brian Kendrick.
The Brian Kendrick and Akira Tozawa.
Well, does he really though, Vic? Do you ever really know what to expect?
Both superstars met in a classic no disqualification match here.
There is that barbaric York. Infuriates.
Brian Kendrick, who went through the hands of Tozawa.
Kendrick's strategy in this one. Obviously, off the bat, you'd think got us
going through Brian Kendrick's mind.
Well, you know, Brian Kendrick, think of his allegiance with Jack Dander.
And speaking of Jack, oh, and no wasted motion.
Sinton didn't hit the mat at all.
Oh!
Hasn't been able to enact it, that's...
Oh! Right fist. Cruiserweight title picture currently on Tuesday nights. And Tozawa and... Oh! Tozawa!
Let's see what he does with it.
Goes right into the cover, hooks the leg, and Tozawa's out at championship picture. One of the fatal four-way matches was Kendrick, but Kendrick was not featured in...
Very decorated competitor. I think he should have been in one of them.
Oh, from Brian Kendrick, and Kendrick just ripping.
Trying to stay out of his hair.
And taking advantage. It is dangerous than ever right.
The longer they stay in sports entertainment, the better they get physically. Kendrick's still there, so yes, more dangerous than ever.
Back. Tozawa.
Dropping his hips.
Tozawa. And Tozawa, cat-like quickness, taking. There's that elusive
beat in the agility, back drive from look up quickly because fly, oh yes.
Oh, Kendrick.
Versatility for Tozawa. Starting off in Japan, it took him a while to really...
Muscling out Kendrick. Kendrick, as you mentioned, a wily, able to create. Kendrick now into the cover. And Tozawa.
Quickly in, if he can keep Tozawa away from that bottom rope.
Break the hold in Tozawa.
Yeah.
Not only got to the middle rope. Oh! Kendrick has stayed one step ahead. Tozawa. Oh!
Another boot. Does he go to the top rope? But if he can hit it.
Looking for the sliced bread.
Pulled him too far.
Wasn't able to cap. And once again, Kendrick's not going to like the view. And down he cover.
Akira Tozawa.
Not only did he show the fighting spirit, Nigel, packed to send Tozawa to the victory circle, but the Cruiserweight division.
Still to come in our action-packed main event. Heath Slater and Rhino go head. Well, last week on Raw, Roman Reigns successfully defended his Intercontinental Championship. Samoa Joe blindsided the big dog, locking Reigns in the coquina clutch. The question this past week was, would Roman get a piece of Joe? We'll find out next on Main Event.
Well, Nigel, speaking of champion, we haven't mentioned the Intercontinental Champion.
General Manager Kurt Angle had a very difficult decision.
Roman Reigns will go one-on-one with...
I want Roman Reigns. I just need a chance, Dad.
Kurt, I'm a fighting champion. I want Samoa Joe. If you want something, step up and take it. Roman, I accept your challenge.
Hey, Joe, I don't have to try and come out here and talk tough. I actually am tough. I'm issuing a challenge to you right now.
Oh, wait.
Oh, my God, Jordan with belly to Reigns.
Nah, it ain't going down like this. Jordan, you can get it right now. Kurt, make the match.
Has Jordan where he wants it, went for the spear. Jordan caught him, though. Northern Lights soup.
Power, bad knee and all. Jason Jordan with the shoulders down to the champion and a 2 win a championship. The reason is why. Going through all this, getting to this point right here. What a story that would be. And not be able to defend it. And Roman Reigns grabbed the knee. Superman punch again right on the jaw. Roman Reigns retains against a very game. Years. How much of a setback?
You're looking a little weary. Maybe the kid wore you out. I'm coming down there and I'm putting you to sleep.
Joe's going right after Reigns, and here we go of a weary Roman Reigns. Look at this. Oh. And now Jordan, Jason Jordan from behind, delivering a suplex. Not to stand by idly.
Reigns secures a victory over Jason Jordan to the Raw Tag Team Championship rematch between Roman's Shield brothers, Sheamus and Cesaro. But up next, Absolution looks to continue their campaign.
The issue here is Mickie James is nowhere to be found, and now it appears that Bayley.
Where's your friends? Last week, I was just making a statement. Who I am.
Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose.
And guess what? I'm there.
There was a boss, the four horsewomen, the goddess. There was Paige.
You're either with us or you're against us.
Well, Sasha's not placing her release.
Paige returned to WWE with a mission. Which superstar came out on top?
Bank statement, Paige, and now looking for the rampage, getting out of it. Bank statement, center of the ring, nowhere to go. Is Paige gonna tap underneath the rope, and the referee's gonna call for the break. Paige now doing a very, very smart little standoff outside the ring. And now Sonya driven into the barricade. Oh, and now a chop area. They left Bayley and Mickie James severely injured as she was checking out her friend. Rampage to Banks. Paige with the win. Hashtag road back to my house. Well, that day may be coming, and soon. And Hyena's picking at the carcass. Sonya Deville. The women's division, and as this is going on inside the ring, realizes the danger that those three women making a major statement. They're here to take over the women's division on Monday Night Raw.
Last week on SmackDown, Sami Zayn defied direct orders. While it looks to be a direct violation of the ban, Sami could argue that he never ventured to ringside. And to make sure it stayed that way, the SmackDown commissioner ordered Kevin Owens to be handcuffed to the ring.
And now here's some more from Randy Orton.
Commentary table, there's a feeling of for Zayn and Owens. Looking for it. I don't know, but he's not going to find it. Oh,
What's ridiculous? Oh no, Sami's trying to do it in time, and now Orton's all over.
fair. This is uncalled for.
Oh,
Kevin Owens is defenseless.
oh, and just ran into the steel ring post. Zayn going up top here. Randy Orton in the middle of the ring. Sami Zayn.
It could be over.
What a super play!
In a bad way.
Look how much it took out of Orton, too. You see, Orton is absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, we got a jailbreak.
Yeah. Oh, and Randy Orton dropping Owens. Practice for the Viper. Oh, wait a minute. Now Randy Orton. DDT to Zayn. And now Sami Zayn. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and look at Zayn. Zayn the cover. And Orton able to kick out.
And he avoids it. Haluva kick.
Oh! Into the turnbuckle. Now Orton. Here's a cover. And Orton got him. For Randy Orton.
Oh, no, look out.
Oh! And Kevin Owens from behind.
It's Guardian Angels.
So much for Kevin Owens being handcuffed to the ring rope. Way to fuck the system.
Wait a minute.
Gamora is here. And WWE's rockstar. Look out.
Kinshasa.
Owens should have stayed handcuffed.
Oh, he's not.
RKO.
Do you think Nakamura would join Randy Orton at Clash of Champions?
Uh-oh. And another one. Why not?
Kinshasa!
What an awesome tag team. Viper.
I'm just one man.
we still have to go back to the Raw Tag Team title.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Heath Slater and Rhino!
Tag team action, getting ready to take on the former Raw Tag Team Champion.
And their opponents, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson!
It was Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows who defeated Rhino and Heath Slater here on Main Event recently, and everywhere they have gone, Anderson and Gallows, the former Raw Tag Team Champions. Slater and Rhino were the first ever SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions.
Catering earlier, you know what he was eating? True story.
Trying to stay fit. We have mentioned it, we'll relive here on Main Event. Oh, but
tag teams out there. Wait a second. Oh. I mean, I tell you what, yeah, I can't remember a time where there have been...
Rhino now the illegal man.
You could have some of that, Vic. You could do with putting on some weight. The longest person I know.
For people you may know, here comes the 6'8". Oh!
To the man beast Rhino.
Casey, the strength in Rhino. Leaving his feet, and Rhino taking Gallows down. Taking on both Gallows and Anderson. Can Rhino and Heath Slater keep up the momentum here on Main Event?
There's the tag.
Not illegal. And Heath Slater, a lot of throw hands.
Certainly does, that Golden Gloves experience.
Oh!
Ducks under, neck breaker.
And Luke Gallows in.
To Rhino, it's hard for him to come to Slater's aid.
And Gallows' partner, Heath Slater.
Leaves the two legal men in the...
Heath Slater realizes it or not. It's Slater looking for sweetness by Slater, but it was countered into a spine.
This could be it. They've got the smaller man in.
For this, what they call the Magic Killer.
Kind of Rhino.
Here are your winners, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
Another tick in the win box for Gallows and Anderson. But next week on Raw, it doesn't get any more physical than this. Over on SmackDown Live, another incendiary rivalry comes to a boiling point. Let's take a look back and see how this rivalry unfolded.
And the new WWE Champion!
The sun has risen on a new era, and I will stay WWE Champion as long as I desire.
You haven't beaten AJ Styles and Mahal here on SmackDown Live. Phenomenal forearm! Styles has done it again! Conquest in the United Kingdom for AJ Styles!
I want my title back.
Oh, look at this! Oh my God!
At a time that I wasn't ready.
And now Jinder Mahal on the apron. What is he doing? A second rope Styles clash. Jinder Mahal is completely beside himself.
Jinder Mahal versus AJ Styles at Clash of Champions. Will Rollins and Ambrose join their fellow Shield brother Roman Reigns. Welcome back to Main Event. Rollins and Dean Ambrose were defending their tag team titles again. When the New Day showed up on Monday Night Raw, Sheamus took advantage of the distraction. So this past week on Raw, Rollins and Ambrose took on Sheamus and Cesaro.
Neutralizer. Rollins. There's the knee. Who got new tag team champion? Sheamus isn't even a legal man. Still going to be a tag team champion. Champion's advantage. Hey. She'll have no choice. Hey. Maybe Sheamus fell.
Still, the Raw Tag Team Champions, Sheamus and Cesaro.
Come on, Booker, that was a tremendous match.
Hold on a second. Cesaro and Sheamus, you're not getting off that easily. This match will be restarted as a no disqualification match.
I love it. I think it's a Shield. Rollins taking out the champs. Gifted a second lease. I don't like that. That rule was put in place. Sheamus and Cesaro won the tag titles. Like the rules calling. Oh, a clothesline. Rollins for the tag team gold and a kick out. Close it. Oh, wait a minute. Sit up. Show with a Uranagi. Wait, you gotta believe that attack. Oh, and a Superman punch. Kick. Wait a minute. This match is still in the way. We're still disqualified. No. Complaining about everything else. Kurt Angle came out here. The deck was stacked against the bar. Kurt Angle. You're right about that, Corey.